Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Wednesday the 13th of May. The government and Auckland's mayor are clashing again on a second Waitemata harbour crossing. NZTA reports have pointed out defects with the 67-year-old harbour bridge and warns it's at risk of failure. Infrastructure Minister Chris Bishop says the government will release a plan over the next couple of months. Wayne Brown says the central government has to consult.
He's not going to be deciding that in the middle of the year. We have a city deal which requires that we work together and make those decisions.
The Mental Health Minister says no new funding is needed for an initiative to improve workplace mental health. The government's helping bolster small businesses who can't afford their own programs. It comes at no additional cost to taxpayers and uses an existing app, text and call service and in-person treatment. Matt Ducey says these services all have capacity.
We fund a lot of initiatives that could be delivered in a workplace setting. So it said to me, actually, we can draw that together and we can open access these initiatives and drive a lot more use.
The chair of Christchurch City Council's Finance Committee says another proposed council funding boost for restoring Christchurch Cathedral will be the last. The council's proposing contributing another $15 million towards the cathedral if central government commits to providing a similar amount. Councillor Sam McDonald says the funding agreement will state this will be the last handout.
To be really blunt, if they can't do it, the cathedral, in my view, will not be open and will sit as an eyesore for the next decade. It's incumbent upon us as a city to say, OK guys, here's your best shot if you can go and get the rest of the money.
Ratepayers in Oamaru and the wider Waitaki district are in for a steep rates rise this year. The district council's consulting on whether to raise rates by 45% to address the council's $14 million deficit. Waitaki Mayor Mel Tavendale told Mike Hosking the council will also seek feedback on lower rates rises that will keep the council in the red.
What we've done with a 1927-45 is step the community through what the options actually are and the reason where the risks lie. 45 is the full Monty. Basically, it's balancing our books.
Education is being touted as a key factor behind the rise in responsible drinking. New Zealand Health Survey regional data shows responsible drinking is increasingly common nationwide. Tasman has the highest rate and Gisborne the lowest. Alcohol Beverages Council Executive Director Virginia Nichols says targeted education in schools is making a difference.
Students learn an awful lot about that and then they go home and they talk to mum and dad about it, and I think that's important too. That says really that about change in family.
Sir Peter Jackson has accepted an honorary award in Cannes, saying he doesn't see himself as worthy of the Palme d'Or, but his low-budget 1987 comedy horror, Bad Taste, does deserve one. 6 Georgian rugby players have been banned for participating in a urine-swapping scheme to mask the use of recreational rather than performance-enhancing drugs in doping tests. Basketballer Jason Collins, the first openly gay NBA player, has died aged 47 from brain cancer. And men's tennis world number 1, Jannik Sinner, has drawn level with Novak Djokovic for the longest winning streak in ATP Masters 1000 tournaments. He's claimed his 31st victory in a row to advance to the Italian Open quarterfinals. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.